everyone, apa khabar semua? Hey, how is everyone doing? Okay, so I'm actually doing a stream on Facebook here. Thanks, apa khabar semua? Facebook, hi everyone on Facebook, and hi everyone on my personal Facebook, on Periscope. Gambar tak clear. Okay, I don't know why gambar dia masih tak clear. Sekejap. I try to let me close everything else. Sekejap. And hopefully, Waalaikumsalam. Is gambar dia better tak sekarang? Teknik suara ada soalan. So Pep, let me know bila gambar dia clear. I'm going to try to see if I can see it. Gambar cun. Dekat sini I know, dekat Facebook direct from my phone is okay. Yang the other stream ni is on I pakai this app called Restream. So dekat Restream dia going through Periscope, YouTube, personal Facebook. So I tak sure why yang dekat apa Restream ni gambar dia tak clear. But I know sebelah sini clear. This one's good. So I'm gonna try. I want to see if I can change the stream. That's fine. Input's okay. Advanced setting. I nak tengok sama ada I can change the. Dah clear sikit. Twitter kabur sikit. Okay. Well, tak ada. Yeah, I know dekat Facebook is tak ada masalah gambar. Okay, I nak jawab. Basically hari ni just nak cerita pasal strumming, and nak cerita pasal pakai Capo. Just nak pakai Capo sebab ramai orang tanya saya macam mana nak pakai Capo over the years. So gambar okay je. Okay, cool, gambar okay. So jom kita cerita pasal Capo. Basically kan, bila kita nak pakai ada soalan lagi ni, apa ni? Vibrato, Shirley Go. I'll try to explain vibrato a bit. Rus X Simikado. Okay, cool. Okay, so I can explain vibrato sedikit, Shirley, but after this one. Okay, much better dekat computer. Cool. Okay, cool. So basically kan, bila kita belajar lagu kan, when we learn a song, kadang-kadang kita belajar chords yang basic. So let's say we learn something like A minor. Lepas tu kita belajar C major contohnya. Jadi kalau dalam key A minor ke C, dia senang lah kan pakai A minor C. Tapi katakan kita nak main lagu ni, lepas tu penyanyi katakan the singer wants to play lebih tinggi key dia. Jadi biasanya kalau macam tu kan, apa yang end up berlaku is kita kena actually transpose benda tu naik tinggi. So mungkin kena main dalam key B flat minor. Dan nampak bila B flat minor ni, bila D flat ni dah jadi bar chord yang agak susah. So satu cara kita nak selesaikan tu, instead of main this bar chord, kita main this bar chord. But the problem with that is kita sekarang start playing the same progression yang kalau dalam A minor, senang. Kalau A minor macam ni. Tapi kalau B flat minor, atau kena nampak tak? Kita kena pergi situ. Now, solution dia is one of the solutions is pakai Capo. And bila kita pakai Capo ni kan, we actually can just put the Capo here on the first fret. So, you punya B flat minor tu jadi macam A minor shape. Macam tu. So, and it's especially good kalau kita nak main fingerstyle kan, kita kalau kita main ni pakai bar chord kan, it's almost like susah tu. Atau very tiring untuk jari ni, akan letih. So in that case, when you have a bar chord situation where tapi you don't want to play very difficult bar chords, right? You can just use a capo. That's one of the main reasons. Okay. Hey, so sweet like that. Hey, so sweet like that. Thank you. Okay, let's go into the question, Shirley. I know Shirley, I saw your question already the first time around. I didn't miss it. I'm going to answer your question. You mean vibrato for single notes, is it? So, bagi nampak plucking, sorry. It's kind of tricky sebab I'm trying to find a situation where dua-dua tangan boleh nampak. Okay. Faisal, call me Az. Samad's my dad's name. Okay. Yeah, I guess. Yeah, I know. The stream just keeps getting not. It's kind of tricky to get like the stream 100% clear. Yeah, one of these days I might just do a Twitch exclusive stream or something, just to get the video better. Okay, so vibrato. So there's banyak cara nak buat vibrato. So let's say kita ambil satu note, let's say C kan. So talking about vibrato, you can get a vibrato where it's usually for ending of phrases or for long notes. And I'll be doing the vibrato here, down and up. Now you can practice vibrato ni boleh practice on setiap jari. Every finger you can practice. And not every finger will be strong tau. So you might mungkin kita practice mungkin sini C dulu. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Lepas tu second finger 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Jari ketiga 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I'll probably do a Twitch thing so that you people on Twitch get like a good stream. Okay, so you can do that with any finger. Mana-mana jari boleh pakai. You can use that. And then the next step is to actually include that. To actually include that exercise in the melody. So you might do like, or something like that. Now, there's another kind of vibrato, right? Where exactly. So there's another kind of vibrato where you can do left and right. This is more classical vibrato. So it goes left and right. Kiri kanan. This is more classical. So if I did a, I'm not very good at this one. So I tend to like to do the down and up one. Now the main difference kan is kalau kita buat rock kind of vibrato, the vibrato is wider. Maksud dia akan like it goes out of tune a lot more. Oh, camera. Wow, camera movement. Sorry. Frieza, you're on the wrong channel, bro. Sebab I tak do request. This is a lesson channel. Kalau you nak request, you have to go to another channel. Sebab if I start playing, I'm tengah streaming on 4 platforms. And if I play that song and I kena copyright strike, all my platforms can go, some of the platforms can go down dari segi copyright. So no, I'm not playing any requests. If you want requests, go to somewhere else. Okay. So that's the vibrato thing, and I think the main suggestion is the main suggestion is always practice vibrato within the context. So I would take a melody and then add vibrato to each the melody. And that's how I would do it. And I think kalau nak practice vibrato, you want to practice your vibrato, just work on every finger. So the fourth finger will be the hardest one lah. Sebab dia smaller kan. So it's gonna be harder for the muscle. Yeah. So let's see. Ada satu lagi soalan tadi. Rus Examikado, guitar improvisation lebih boleh terangkan tak maksud guitar improvisation, lebih kepada by heart ke? Improvisation ni adalah you make something up in the moment. You it's not something that you pre-plan. So let's say saya nak improvise kan dalam key C major contohnya. Let's say C major, and I nak buat melody baru kan. So itu improvisation. Maksudnya I'm just making something up. Now when we want to improvise ni, you kena ada material lah. Artinya bukan you kena ada, you have a song already pre-written, but you kena tahu lah apa chords dia, apa arpeggio, apa scale yang ada. And once you know all these different options kan, you can start making stuff up. Macam kita bercakap kan, when we talk, we know perkataan. Kita tahu cakap saya, awak, kamu. We know how to say me, you, hello, how are you doing today, this is a guitar, you know, we have all this language. Tapi the conversation tu bergantung dengan what you say and what I say and what we want to say at the moment. So dia kepada dia macam composing, tapi composing in a sense, composing in real time. Something like that is that's a simple way of explaining it lah. Mr. Lee, watching from office at Taman Tan Yu Lai. Thanks, Mr. Lee. Thanks for tuning in. Mr. Lee is one of my really nice supporters. Thanks so much. Yeah. Okay, cool. So, let me share one more thing. So, another tip I can share, and feel free kalau sesiapa ada soalan pasal playing kan, like you have a guitar playing question, feel free to ask. Okay. Azri ada good question there. Apa beza jazz and blues? Jazz is a style of music yang came from both of them are American style. Dua-dua style music daripada Amerika. Tapi macam blues tu is kind of older style of music actually. So in a sense macam, and it also has to do with a feeling though. There's a blues progression, there's also a blues style of music, there's a blues feeling as well. So let's say kalau macam blues and this is the sound yang kita hear blues. Like, you know, I mean there's a bunch of different kinds of blues songs. Tapi kalau jazz, the easiest way to recognize like a jazz thing is to look at early jazz swing kan. It has this kind of like, so ni blues progression. This is a blues progression, but it's in jazz swing style. Blues tapi jazz style. So kind of that's kind of a comparison macam between blues, that kind of like blues, that kind of blues sound, and the jazz kind of jazz swing kind of thing. And also there's like Brazilian jazz. There's also bebop. The jazz ni macam-macam style actually. There is a very huge kind of category of style of music. So yeah. Any questions from this side? Hey you guys. Thanks so much. Ada soalan lagi tak? I might end the video soon. Kecuali kalau ada one or more two more questions. Let's talk a little bit last just to close up. Okay. SOC Studio. Waalaikumsalam SOC Studio. Pick thickness pengaruhi speed dan bunyi. Yeah, it does. So, I'm using right now Mr. Fast Finger pick, which is kind of a medium-ish kind of pick. It's not like super thick or anything. It's a small size pick. It's quite pretty. From Mr. Fast Finger. The thicker the thicker the pick, the thicker the sound. The thinner the pick is easier to strum, but it's very hard to play single note lines. So I recommend just buy like tons of picks. I keep telling people my favorite advice is you go to like guitar shop kan, lepas tu you bawa budget RM30 ke RM50 kan, just beli one pick of macam-macam jenis pick. So sorry I tak do request. You're the wrong channel. I cannot do requests, and I don't really want to do requests because I'm streaming the 5 platforms. That means if I do requests, my channel can be shut depending on which. Not all platforms are okay with covers. So if you want covers, sorry, not the right place. You can watch me play songs dekat YouTube. YouTube will have performance videos. Bossa Nova pattern. Yeah, sure, Mr. Lee. So I'm gonna end with a Bossa Nova thing that Mr. Lee has been studying with me on System Senang Solo 1, but I'll show you guys how to practice a basic Bossa Nova pattern finger style. So the main thing kan bila kita practice Bossa Nova ni kan is ada bass part dengan ada finger parts here. So ada dua part, low and high. So the basic one is 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. So kita main bass dia on beat 1 and beat 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then the chords actually go 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 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 then bila you buat together, it sounds like together, chord, bass, chord, 4, and together, chord, bass, chord, 4, and together, chord, bass, chord, 4, and bila you add a chord, let's say C minor ke apa, C minor 7 kan, together, chord, bass, chord, together, chord, bass, chord, together, chord, bass, chord. And kalau you buat pada progression blue bossa, then you get this kind of thing. together, chord, bass chord. Something like that. So when you want to practice like a bossa nova pattern or any kind of rhythm pattern, and kita nak practice one by one, step by step, and get it comfortable on the bass side and also on the chord side, and then baru put it together. And then bila you dah comfortable with that, then you can actually play it together and then put it on a chord progression. Waalaikumsalam Syarul. Yeah, Mr. Lee. Yeah, take it step by step. Rus cakap, saya pernah tengok orang tua di tempat saya, dia main blues, tak pakai original tune. Dia dropkan key, bunyi dia lagi blues dari original tune. Ada blues ada cara sendiri. Semua player blues ada style sendiri. It's quite a personal style. So if you listen to macam Robert Johnson, lain. You listen to T-Bone Walker, lain. You listen to Stevie Ray Vaughan, lain. Jimi Hendrix, lain. So semua depending on the era of the blues and the player, kan, the vocabulary, the line is different. You know, ada benda-benda yang similar. You know, dengan John Mayer main blues lain, B.B. King main blues lain. So, and ada kaitan lah. So, some people will learn stuff macam they copy B.B. King, they copy, you know, Robert Johnson, and then they put their own twist to it. You know, so it depends. You know, you want to pick someone that you like, and then you start copying or getting some influence from them, and then make it your own. Pijo, pick up gitar apa yang elok? Okay, soalan ni kan, if you asking me what pick up is good on acoustic, I pernah pakai LR Bags, I've used Fishman, right now I'm using a DiMarzio Black Angel magnetic pickup on this one, and inside is a K&K. So if you ask me, I like K&K, which is the microphone and transducer kat dalam ni. That's what I like for acoustic guitar, but that's my taste. You know, I like to have a very natural sound. Kalau untuk electric, man, there's so many different kinds. You know, DiMarzio makes really good pickups. K&K doesn't do electric pickups, but there's so many kinds. So it depends dengan sound you want. Fishman Fluence is very good for metal. DiMarzio, so many kinds of pickups. Sir also ada pickup. Is pickup ni macam is like a function dia macam microphone for the voice, you know. So it's not about what's a good pickup. It depends on what kind of sound you want to get, and some pickups will sound better for certain kinds of guitars. So maybe the pickup actually on your guitar might sound better than on my guitar. So it depends. It's not just the pickup tu bukan benda yang in isolation tau. Dia in combination to your playing style, in combination with the strings, in combination with the guitar. So it really is a big question, you know. All the major companies are good lah. When you talk about like Sir or DiMarzio, Fishman, all those are, you know, are good. So it's just a matter what sound you like. Jefferson tanya saya, apa beza study music di Malaysia dengan study music di Berkeley? Syllabus sama tak? Tak sama. Okay, the basic syllabus sama. So masa saya dekat ICOM kan, saya study dekat Malaysia, the harmony classes kan is actually the same syllabus, same textbook dekat ICOM, International College of Music, same textbook as the Berkeley ones. And so Berkeley harmony book 1 to 4, same textbook. Ear training 1 to 4, same syllabus. But you have to remember that syllabus is one thing, faculty is different, experience is different. Macam, let's say for example, you study major scale dengan saya, it's different daripada you study major scale dengan seorang yang baru main gitar 1 year. I've been playing for 24 years, so my perspective is going to be a bit different. You know, it's actually not going to be a bit different, it's going to be a lot different. And if you study with one of my teachers yang dah mengajar, have been teaching for, I don't know, 30, 40 years, his or her perspective will be much more different than mine because they have seen a lot more, they played different things. So I think I don't look so much in terms of the country thing, I look at who I'm studying with. So kalau you study with a really good teacher in Malaysia, you're gonna get good quality education. if you study with a good teacher in US, you're going to get a good education. And if you practice, you're going to get good results. You know, kalau you tak practice, you belajar dengan cikgu paling best pun, you akan jadi bodoh juga. And it's not sebab you bodoh, it's just sebab you malas. So but the main thing yang I got from studying dekat US, dekat Berkeley for example, right, is you dapat environment where people are aiming very high, you know, high level of playing, high level of study. So you punya standard pun kena naik lah. Either you standard you naik ataupun you akan tenggelam and kecewa or frust, you know. So that environment is good untuk growing as a musician. It can also be depressing, you know. I have friends who they went to Berkeley, right, and you know they're not doing music anymore. Not because of Berkeley, but I know some people actually it's not for them. You discover that music is not for you because some people are not meant for very high level of musicianship or music career. It's not for everyone. Sebab susah. Kerja music ni susah. So like that lah. Tok Rahim, sorry to hear that. Salah ampang zon merah Sifu. Take care. Jangan keluar rumah. Really take care. SOC Studio asking, boleh share perbezaan bunyi, parlor, jumbo dan lain-lain. All the guitar sizes kan. Actually, I'm not, okay, I'll be honest, I'm not like the best person to ask about like specific sizes for guitars. To me, the main difference is this. I actually like parlors and OMs. This is a jumbo OM. It's not jumbo one, this is a jumbo OM. And I like this one sebab Nick built it. Nick Benjamin, the builder, he built this guitar and he knows it's good for me. It's a good match for what I'm trying to play. So the bigger the guitar, the louder the sound usually. The bigger the guitar, the like kind of more boomy or resonant it can be. Smaller the guitar, it's not going to be so loud, the sound. Parlors are very nice intimate instruments, so bunyi dia quite tight. And it depends on the builder juga. Kalau you get a factory built guitar, it's going to sound different. You dapat a like solo builder, a luthier building it's going to be different. And it's just the quality and the kind of woods and the workmanship and all that kind of stuff. So I recommend look at the sound you want to get. If you can imagine the sound you want to get, then you look at what kind of guitar will get you that sound. Now, if you're going for shopping kan, then you sampai bila-bila akan beli a lot of guitars because this tak pernah cukup. No, we can shop guitar forever. But in general, yeah, the bigger the guitar, the more boomy the sound, the bigger the sound, more bass. Depending on bigger guitars tend to be more bassy, more mids. Smaller guitars tend to have less bass. So, what kind of guitar sizes do I like? I like OM a lot. I like jumbo OM and I like OM. I also like parlors, but I haven't tried a lot of parlors that I really love, like really love. I like the old parlors. Problem with the old parlors is it's just expensive to get really nice old parlors. So yeah, mahal kan. So we cannot buy everything. Encik Dolarham tanya, kenapa ramai-ramai legend kita pergi Berkeley? Adalah Berkeley saja tempat belajar muzik atau situ memang kalau masuk semua confirm jadi hebat? A lot of people pergi Berkeley sebab they want to study with guitarists yang ada kat Berkeley. Macam I went to Berkeley partly because number satu, I knew that Mick Goodrick was teaching there. Number one, Mick Goodrick. Number two, I knew Brett Wilmot was teaching there. Brett Wilmot, dia ajar Kurt Rosenwinkel and dia ajar Kurt Rosenwinkel and dia also ajar siapa dia? Kurt's probably one of the most famous students yang he's taught lah, Kurt. And then you have also macam John Damien is cikgu kepada Mike Stern and Lenny Stern and also Bill Frisell. You have John Finn, who I've been studying with, and John's a rock guitarist. He's played with a lot of like amazing rock guitar players macam Petrucci semua. He played with them, Petrucci, Guthrie Govan and all that. So I personally went to Berkeley sebab I wanted to study with those specific people and to get into the environment. I nak study with Steve Roshinsky, with Barry Nettle. So saya pergi sana dengan matlamat saya nak study with those teachers. Different people, and ramai orang pergi situ because it's a concentration of, dekat Berkeley kan ada 1,000 gitaris tau when I was there, 1,000 guitar players dekat Berkeley. So masuk dia, kalau you nak belajar bluegrass, ada kawan you, classmate you main bluegrass. Kalau you nak belajar funk, ada kawan you main funk, you know. If you like to play like metal, and there'll be gonna be crazy metal guitarists. You know, you wanna go study neo soul. There's gonna be a friend of yours who plays neo soul. So I think the idea is that you want to be in an environment where there's so many good players that you are inspired to go higher. You know, and I think Berkeley has always attracted people who want to go for that kind of high level education. The challenge is that it's expensive, you know. It's not for everyone. Sebab nak pergi Berkeley sekarang, it's like the fees are way higher than when I went there. It was expensive, but now it's even more. So you have to really consider the cost lah. And for some people, it's like very difficult to raise the finances nak pergi situ. Which is why, you know, now you can study melalui Skype, you know. And in fact, Berkeley sekarang is currently running remotely, and so you can get the education and also without being there. So they have like remote degrees. But arguable that if you're there in person bila kelas tu running in that environment dekat Boston, it's going to inspire you differently than if you just hear melalui Skype or melalui Zoom. So it's attractive sebab that's where everyone goes. So you want to be where the best players are if you want to be a good player lah. Selamat petang. Bahadin, you look healthy and fine. Delightful. Yeah, go vegan, man. I'm vegan. Been vegan for the past 3 years. SOC Studio. You're welcome. Darul Awi. Selalu bagi ilmu terbaik sama-sama. Thanks. So yeah, I think the only thing I want to share with you guys, just to shout out and info about my new thing, is I have a new thing called Club Gitar Asamat. It's basically macam you melanggar majalah, like you know, like last time you would subscribe to a magazine and you bayar bulan-bulan and then you dapat a new issue of a magazine. I have a thing called Club Gitar Asamat, and Club Gitar Asamat ni you can join, and bila you join you akan dapat a new course every month. Basically is satu kelas baru 2 jam. If you buy separately, it's more expensive. So macam this month, the class you get is this thing called Teknik Gitar Teratur. Cerita pasal left hand technique, pasal right hand technique, pasal coordination, pasal warm up. Dan it's sesuai untuk beginner, intermediate, advanced. Kalau you buy separately, it's 120. Kalau you subscribe, this month is RM60 or $15. Actually, it's payable in US dollar lah, so I would say it's actually $15. And the bonus bulan ni is you dapat asas gitar fingerstyle, which is basic macam nak main fingerstyle. Now, what's the catch? The catch is this, that if you join Club Gitar Asamat, you have to basically melanggan lah, bayar bulan-bulan. Tiap bulan you bayar $15. It's like recurring. Macam subscription majalah lah. Every month you bayar for the issue, right? Or you bayar macam Astro every month kan. Kalau you stop bayar, you tak dapat lah. Dia bukan macam Netflix tau. Bukan you dapat like a bunch of courses semua. Tak, you dapat a new one every month. Kalau you stop melanggan, then next month you tak dapat new one lah. But kalau you still melanggan this month, you dapat this one punya tu. So that's the idea. And some of it's going to be live, and you also get the video, and some of it I might record and then you get the 2-hour course. So that's the basic idea. So kalau sesiapa berminat nak belajar dengan saya for like a more affordable way, and you are okay with nak melanggan, check out Club Gitar Asamat. I'm going to put the link in the comments or in the description later. And yeah, join Club Gitar Asamat. So I'm going to put it also in the captions here so everyone can see this. Yeah, okay, there. So it's on the info here. So that's it. That's all I want to share with you guys hari ni. Thanks so much for all the questions. Terima kasih kerana soalan-soalan yang best daripada Facebook page. Thanks everyone. So I'm gonna take off first. And kalau saya sempat, I'll try to do another Facebook Live maybe esok or maybe on Sunday. Okay, kalau ada apa-apa soalan ke anything you want to ask, just leave a comment. I'll try to answer in a next video or something. Okay, take care. Bye-bye. Assalamualaikum.